So we see plastic pollution everywhere, such as mesoplastics over 5 millimeters to 25 millimeters, or microplastics over 25 millimeters, like plastic bottles, bags, or packaging. But in the last decade, plastic research has advanced, finding particles in the most remote places in the world.
Its global production has doubled about every decade.
We have two different types. They call it primary
This is Dr. Rafet. He's a fish population geneticist and environmental DNA researcher who is currently investigating the presence of microplastics on the Black Sea shores. So I asked him to explain what this is all about.
Some drugs, they are like primary microplastics, and there are secondary microplastics. These are derived from the larger piece of plastic, so they get smaller and smaller. They get fragmented based on like natural processes, sunlight, like mechanical stuff, and that. So they get smaller. Imagine you have a plastic bag. At some point, it gets really smaller and smaller. It gets to the micro level and nano level.
Microplastics and nanoplastics are present in fresh water, snow, soil, air, clouds, placenta, brain cells, in the gastrointestinal tracts of thousands of species. Micro-nanoplastics, or MNPs as scientists call them, are unique types of particles less dense than soil or dust. They have a changing but predominantly negative charge, functioning as a vector for bacteria, viruses, and pollutants in the environment.
Lets you see everything you wrap.
Historically, plastic pollution was thought to be only a marine issue. Over time, scientists realized that the problem is much bigger than that.
So Turkey has the longest seashore in the Black Sea, for example. We sampled every single major beach on the coast to highlight where are the hot spots of the plastics. And believe it or not, there was not even a single beach without having a microplastic particle. We also have a look at the surface water and the water column everywhere. It's just like microorganism, you know.
In fact, prior to 2017, research on the impact of plastic pollution on human health identified the presence of MNPs in the food chain. Also, a recent analysis said that between 4 and 14% of the world's staple crops of wheat, rice, and maize is being lost due to pervasive particles, which could even worse with increase of microplastics in the environment. Plastic is everywhere, from the top of Everest to the deepest oceans, so we literally breathe it. Studies assessing human pollution by MNP suggest an inhalation of approximately 48,000 MNP per year and an ingestion of 46,000 MNP per year, depending on the level of exposure like location, activities, age, access to resources, and others. People's bodies are already widely contaminated by microplastics that enter either from what we consume or the environment. While their full impact on human health is not yet known, they have been linked to strokes and heart attacks. So, what can we do?
Plastics gotta be really expensive, especially single-use. And other people needs to be, encouraged, you know, like giving something extra. You're getting this coffee with this mug, I'll give you 10% off, something like this. Everybody cares about the money, right? Maybe money is a good motivation.
Some recommend recycling, but this has become a distraction tactic by big companies to put the onus on individual actions.
So earlier this morning, here in Busan, the gavel went down.
This is why several countries and organizations are pushing for a regulatory framework to hold big companies accountable and phase out plastic production, known as the Global Plastics Treaty. Many of these companies are also part of the fossil fuel industry, so still there is a long way to go to find a common ground between practicality and a truly circular system.
I think about it all the time. Recently I was in Egypt. I look at the people, older civilizations. So we've received like pyramids from them, right? Or we do digging and everything. We find some artifacts, treasure. After 1,000 years, I would say, maybe more, if there would be a human life in this world, they will be finding microplastics or plastic particles or like ants. Oh, look at this.